на игры.
Великий. Еще побаловаться. Итак, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья. Сейчас мы будем играть Juarez. Новую часть, самую последнюю, точнее, которая была выпущена 2012 года.
Неправильно название произнес.
Call of Juarez.
Нет, она называется
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Все проверю. Все, вроде все работает. Итак, здравствуйте. Вот видите. Сейчас идем. И идем.
As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head.
Левой рукой?
Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Рукой. Это правой не всегда справляет, ты левой говоришь.
Ты попробуй.
Тёма, я знаешь, что буду проходить? Какой-нибудь шутер жесткий, который будет, от которого меня на геймпаде прогорел.
Ну, возьми контру. А чё, контру возьми, я буду попробовать.
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made a man. Samuel Colt made him equal. I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Johnny Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable.
Тёма, не угорает этот прикол с Манс от пулями. От пуль. Последний удар. Пух, так это не
Ну ладно. Возьму.
Уже, Тёма, уже.
Толя, и ты когда-нибудь видел бритого медведя? Ты когда-нибудь видел бритого медведя? А я увидел. Не страшно. Я тебе скинул.
Видите, дорогие друзья, как нас просто имеют. Да, блин, я не знаю, что это я. Мне просто... Он у меня один такой,
Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors. course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched, or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Let's do this! Time to die!
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Ежи это хищники. Да, их излюбленная пища, лягушки, черви и насекомые. Яблоко грибов еж не ест. Тем более не переносит накрыть колючку.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly
А знаешь,
plunge to
сколько 1
oblivion.
миллиард секунд? Знаешь, сколько лет это 1 миллиард секунд? 37. То есть мы даже половину этого времени еще не прожили.
Let's do this. I do not deserve to die like this. Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked.
Молотом, да?
Тёма, меня тупо сломали. Меня... Они читеры, они в меня какую-то хрень кинули.
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Покажу вам
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. You can't hide forever. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Тёма, я нашел зону, где стрелять нельзя.
Круто.
Пиздец.
I will drop you down a mine shaft.
Здравствуйте. Не знаете, не знаю, дорогие друзья. Я просто не знаю, что с этим делать.
You ain't beefing me.
Я не знаю, что с этим дауном тупо делать. Он... Как так? Он по мне стреляет. В ногу будем стрелять.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
What the fuck? Валим отсюда, я понял.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Это типа... Он мог так... Но он меня напрёг.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, I was determined not to give up, however.
Так, сберловый боец ближнего. Так. Ну да, давай тут. Так, ну правда вы что-то... Праведная контратака после чувства смерти — это ваша месть за на последнем токе, после чего вы верились, а фатальная пуля стрелок, выпустив ее, помечен для казни стрелков, получит большое количество концентрации. Действует на легендарный босс. У этих парней найдется пару трусов. Тёма, ты есть легендарный босс, оказывается.
As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite a despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way in helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. Pick the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Россия 6 тысяч. В Эстонии 9 тысяч. Латвия 12, Польша 17, США 33, Испания 30, Израиль 40, Германия 41. Толя, в России самая маленькая пенсия.
Сколько ты говоришь США? Артём.
Да? США 3. Слышал, сколько вас? 90. Вас, пенсионеры. Рубля 90 тысяч.
90?
90. В Дании 80. Нет?
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved it.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Тёма, у них там некоторые пенсионеры больше получают, чем когда мы работаем.
Да-да-да. Больше, чем где-то 5-я часть. Вот эти теперь.
Мы прошли куда-то. Это склад. О, динамит.
Демон.
Генри Пламумер. Ёп тудей. Мне не понравилось, что он взял, так скажем.
Oh, well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
Тём, мне опять против какого-то стосранца.
Medieval on your ass. What on? Yellow? Run!
Зод взял, пососал.
Take it! They're gonna need a I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Толя, женщины не становятся на год старше. А знаешь, что они становятся? Ты меня слушаешь? Ясно, короче.
Короче, волыну достаю, вы меня достали. Я вообще серьезно. Чё, готов? Надо засрать.
Show yourself! This is gonna hurt! I can shoot too! Why not just give up and die? Catch this, you
Не похлопать? Стой.
What the fuck, на лол хп! И он меня надул.
Тёма,
он читер. Я всего лишь одну могу кинуть, он сразу две кидает.
Get out here! No blood money for you today!
Как так? Блин. Ладно, я не понимаю, как его загасить вообще. Просто.
In a million pieces! You ain't taking me! You can run, but you no money for you today!
Еще тут другие 24 часа в сутки. Чужие, с 3 лет.
You're dead! Just kill him! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! No blood money for you today! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Show yourself! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You ain't taking me!
Да смутило! Вот тупо застрял там и стоит, как он меня бесит. Я ему дал вообще его. Ладно. Ладно.
That's this, you son of a bitch! You can shoot, but can you aim? Guess you've had enough. They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. I can shoot too.
Вот он где-то так доходит.
You ain't taking me! That is smart! No blood money for you! Gonna blow you into next week, boy!
Есть человек аллергии на воду. Прикол?
I'm going
Да мразь, как так я отошел же, а? Да ты читер поганый. Тёма, мне босс читак.
И что?
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up!
Ты опять то ли не человек, у меня опять плечо болит.
I'm going all medieval on your ass! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces!
Да блин. Я не понимаю. Я не понимаю, как...
Gonna blow you into next week, boy! What are you, yellow? I can shoot too!
Сосать просто на пол хп от
I'm going all medieval on your ass!
Да,
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You ain't taking me! You into next week, boy!
This is our goal now.
Да блин, да как-то. Они бесят меня. Суки, блядь. Просто один стой, другой просто...
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! No blood money for you today! This is gonna hurt! You ain't taking me! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! You can run, but you can't hide forever! You killed an innocent man! Who said you could throw dynamite? I can shoot too!
Я просто не понимаю.
Catch this, you son of a bitch! I'm going all medieval on your ass! What are you, yellow? I can shoot too! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! You can shoot, but can you aim?
Что она орёт? Толя, что она орёт?
Show yourself!
Я пусть убей.
No blood money for you today!
Ты?
Gonna blow you into next week, boy!
Потому что ты
You
правильно
ain't
делаешь.
taking me! Bury you in a million pieces! I'm going all medieval on your ass! I can shoot too! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! You can shoot, but can you aim?
Реально вот.
Plumber wants that asshole.
You killed an innocent man! You ain't...
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Тёма, я, оказывается, охотник за головами.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Тём, ты засек время?
Нет. Минут 30 прошло.
Через 10 минут. Сейчас быстрый или мертвый? Я хочу быть быстрым. Мертвым не хочу быть. Enter.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
What the heck?
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I'm out of here.
I I thought the Texas Rangers got hardened.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was cold'n a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
Мы проходим дальше.
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me. Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. Families who put up money in hopes of finding justice. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Watch where you're shooting. Tell Hardin someone's coming for him.
Stop that sumbitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
I'm just getting started!
I wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Затем, кем мы охотимся, то не узнает ли никто он такой вообще, никто не себе представляет. И сразу хоба мы его убиваем. Неинтересно.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Нас не должны быть. Нам, скорее всего, где-то вблизи загасили. Я слышу такой... И тем более, если нас бы попробовали убить пули, последний решающий удар был пули, мы бы увернулись. У нас специальный был бы ворот. Подождите, нас Тёма что-то хотел в конфу позвать. Последний. Он не позвал, как не позвал.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
До свидания. Так, заходим вот сюда.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
You ain't beating me, boy!
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead.
Ну, в основном мы стрелок прокачиваем. На бегу. Перезарядка на бегу. Не упускайте ни единой возможности перезарядить свое оружие. Да, почему бы нет?
But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Самый быстрый стрелок всего.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Я все еще не понимаю дуэль
faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben? Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.